He didn't rat me out. Oh, hello, my love. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello, my love. I give you a million kisses every day. Okay, goodbye. I put you down now. Wrong.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Kind of talking me through it, even though I already solved them. I kind of wasn't paying attention to what the spot looked like. That door's really pretty. I don't know where that goes. Have I been through that door? I don't think so. Oh, now I'm locked in. What does the spot look like?
Reparo.
Wrong. That. Reparo. Where'd it just go? Oh my gosh. What?
Lumos. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Okay, so obviously I did that puzzle before, but in a different spot. Like I said, I played this a year ago. I still remember how to solve that puzzle. Some of them I'm like, it's a spell. But that one I do remember because for a while, I had been trying to solve all of them.
Every time I'm there, well, she doesn't like me, and I don't blame her.
Revelio.
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue with an integrating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Sounds dangerous. For the most part, like, even the ones that I remember, I'm trying not to solve them until, you know, I have reason to be able to solve them for the sake of the game.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
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 I don't see them out here. But obviously there are some out here somewhere.
Revelio.
Slightly difficult to see them.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Revelio.
I really don't see any. I'm sure there are some. High places around the school. High places. See, on the base of it, it has like the feather that looks a lot like Leviosa. So that one, like, it shows you what it needs, and then you can solve it. Like you're supposed to just like solve it on your own, basically. I think. Are there gobstones in here?
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You keep saying that when I'm in this general side and area, but I really don't see it. literally standing there, but okay, whatever. Is it saying it like over here, right?
Lumos.
Here, maybe? Oh, that's just roofing. Okay. Thought it was maybe in that corner, but it wasn't. I'm trying so hard, and I don't see her fuck-ass gobstones.
Revelio. Reparo. Accio.
Not seeing her. Not seeing over there. I might just have to come back because where the fuck are these gobstones, you know? Where the frick did they put them?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I keep saying that. That obviously means there's some around here. I just don't see any.
Revelio.
Revelio's not showing me anything. And there's none in here. Maybe there'd be some up in the rafters, but I don't see any up there. There's nothing out here. Again, at least not that I can see. Dude. Anything around here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places
Shut
around the school for Zenobia's.
I'm trying to keep an eye out. Do you see me trying to keep an eye out, girl? I fully don't see anything over there. Like, I fully don't see anything. And those are birds. These spots are just like hard to see anything on the fucking bowl. I haven't even tried a Daedalian key yet. I'm not speaking to you. Alright, I give up. I'm doing this later.
I'd better keep an eye
Shut
on
up!
high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
That's how I feel about that. Move! Let me out. In this case, in.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Ugh. What?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Dragons. I haven't done that shit.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Okay. You're with the execs. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh. I'm trying to do enough of the main story that I have a lot
Hidden
of skills.
herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
I don't even know where he is. But why is he being so mean and sassy to me all the time? Him?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
True.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
You're an asshole. I'm just moving this over here for now. It's still really in the way. Woof. Mm-hmm. Professor?
Revelio.
Professor?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's...
Inconceivable.
Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Does he not have a response to that?
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I'm gonna finish these 2 because it's just talking to someone. And then...
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Natu just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in the lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. Open map. Surreal map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, Flue Flame, side quests, and collectibles. Okay. I want to do my castle stuff first. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit caps, and many other locations. So I want to start with all of my in-castle stuff, so that when I do start doing stuff outside of the castle, level 1 log, stupid. I don't want to be going back and forth a ton. Like, I don't mind a bit, but like, I know myself, once I like end up outside doing the tasks out there, I am not gonna want to go back to Hogwarts as often.
Revelio.
You beat Sebastian in a duel, didn't you?
I
Brilliant.
did. I know, I'm pretty awesome, so.
Revelio.
You're teasing me now. Thank you. Trying to see if I could find the fucking gobstones from here, but I don't think I can. There's Flue Flame somewhere near here.
Revelio.
I hear something. I can't find.
Revelio. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
That's the least cocky she's been.
I should have seen that.
There we go. Hello, love.
Revelio.
I suppose I'd be curious about a beautification potion. What? Not for me, Moonlight. For a friend of mine. Don't be stupid.
Professor Ham's carrying some pearl dust the other day. Obviously, I asked her if it was for a love potion. Her face just contorted. You think I could...
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Lumos.
I don't see anything on them. I will have to come back to that. I'm pretty sure I know what to do with it, but...
Well,
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Revelio. Revelio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. I brought Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. I don't really understand why she cares about getting it back if that's the uninteresting bullshit that she writes about. Personally.
Revelio.
How do I crouch? I'm sure there's a way to get through. Wonder, because I crouch when I'm in here, right? Can I get through? I'm sure there's a way to get through that. There's a whole room back there. I'll figure it out, but not now.
Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell.
The Old Librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students, as was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze.
Revelio.
How many of her books do I have?
Revelio.
How was that? Okay, so that wasn't one of her books, I guess.
Revelio.
I'm so used to clicking to interact with stuff.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Okay, there's one more that I have to find. One more book. I'm not seeing it up here anywhere.
Revelio.
Is it down there? Or down here or up there? I can hardly tell.
Revelio.
Okay, so it's upstairs. Great.
Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.